Welcome to Jackie Land. Yeah.
Hi friends, as you may or may not know, I haven't vlogged in about a week now, and that is because we found out something really exciting, and I was kind of in the moment and also wasn't sure if it was the right time to say anything, but basically Quentin and I are pregnant. Yay! So I found out on Friday of last week. So this Friday it will have been a week that I've known. And I just was kind of like feeling weird all day, and it had been a couple days past my period, and I was like talking to my mom all day about it, and I didn't know. Like, people are like, when you know, you just know, like blah blah blah. Like, no, I didn't know. I just kind of was like, maybe. So I had tests at home, went home and took a pregnancy test, and it definitely showed up positive. And I called my mom immediately, and I was like screaming and freaking out, and it was just the weirdest feeling ever. And like, I've never been pregnant before. Like, it was just so weird. And I planned a long time ago, and I kind of like talked about a little bit, but not in detail, because I didn't want Quentin to find out how I planned to tell him when I found out I was pregnant. So years ago, when we were in Disneyland, we were shopping in a store, and he brought me this book that was called 5-Minute Snuggle Stories, and he just thought it was really cute, and he brought it over to me, and he was like, look how sweet this is. I'm like, that is really cute. And so when I went back without him one time, I bought the book, and I've been hiding it for years, like 2 years, and just for like the time that it happened. So I pulled that out of its hiding spot, and I wrapped it, and when he came home from work, I occasionally have presents for him sometimes, so it wasn't that weird. But he opened it, and he looked at me, and he was like, really? And I was like, yep. So I was like, do you want to see the test? And he was like, yeah. So I showed him like the pregnancy test, and he was like so excited. His reaction was so amazing. Like, everything I could have hoped for in a reaction, it was. Like, he was excited and happy. He looked like he was gonna cry, like just from like pure like excitement and happiness. It was awesome. So that was really great. And yeah, so the next morning, because I don't know why I was so like, I'm not sure that I'm sure, but the next morning I had one more pregnancy test left. So in the morning I took it because my mom said to wait, because it's like stronger in the morning usually. And there's like, what is that called? Tester line something. There's like a line that's always there to let you know like the test is working. And then the other line in a circle, or there's a circle, and then if there's a line in that, then you're pregnant. So the day before, it was like there, but not crazy strong. And then in the morning when I took it, like I could almost see it immediately as I was like doing it. And when it was after the 2 minutes, like it says to wait, it was like just as bright as the control part. So I went and showed Quentin, and he was like, oh, you really are. And I was like, I really am. So we're pretty sure that at this point I will be 6 weeks, like tomorrow. And we haven't gone to see the doctor yet, because obviously they don't really see you till like 8 weeks, but with 2 positive tests and I'm feeling all of the symptoms, we are very sure that I'm pregnant. And so I told my immediate family yesterday, and then today we posted an announcement picture, which I'm sure I put in the thumbnail, but it was Blizzard between us, and Blizzard had a sign that says Mommy and Daddy are getting me a human. So it's very cute. I saw that a long time ago too, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, we've had him involved in a lot of things in our relationship, so it's like Blizzard's like my baby. So I was like, that's so cute. That's such a good announcement. What else? So I told my parents pretty early on. My mom knew right away. She was the first to know, actually. And then I don't know. I was just weary about telling people, because, you know, things happen sometimes. And I just decided to just like forget that mindset and just, I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby, and that is how it is. So I told my dad very soon after that, and then my nephew, he just turned 8 and he had a birthday party, and my sister-in-law, which you guys already know, is pregnant. So when we went to see them at the birthday party, I brought a present from my baby to her baby, but they didn't know that yet. So I basically got a onesie and I made a card. The onesie had monkeys on it, and I got a card that said, I'm gonna be a little late. I wrote this card. I'll be a little late, but we can still monkey around from your comma big cousin. Like, so like my baby's talking to her baby. And immediately, I don't know if my brother just saw the last line or he just read crazy fast, because that's very him, but he was like, and then my sister was like, really? So very exciting. So they knew, and that was a very fun like way for me to tell them. And then it's so cool that we're like so close together. I know initially when she found out she was pregnant, she was kind of sad because she felt like it was like my turn to like have the spotlight, if you will, but I don't feel that way at all. Like, I was like, it's my time when it's my time, and like I at that point was not even off birth control yet, so I was like, no, like it's not my time yet. It will be whenever that happens, and it could have been a long time from them. We didn't know. And I just think it's fun that in a way we're kind of in this together, even though she's done this like 4 times already. This is her 5th kid. But in a way we're kind of still like in this together, because we're both pregnant together, and I think she's due in October and our baby is due in March, which is also kind of crazy because Quentin's birthday is March 28th, my birthday is April 6th. We are 9 days apart, same year. So with it being due the end of March, it is very possible that it could be born on his birthday or my birthday or in between our birthdays. Obviously it also could be like any date around there, but it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of funny that like it's all gonna be around the same time. And also I'm like so excited because I'm gonna be pregnant and my biggest in all the cooler months. Yes, so excited. So I'll be starting to get big in the fall and the winter, and then right before it starts to get balls hot again, I'll be able to get it out. And then I'll still have like a baby, but I think it'll be a little different. Like carrying it around all the time versus like you can occasionally lay your child down is like totally different. Totally. So very excited about that. And I've already had my first not so great experience. I think it was the night after we found out. No, it was on, oh yeah, the night after, because it was Saturday morning, which I had to work at the salon. Blizzard was like kind of in my face at like 3 in the morning, which he only does when he needs something, and he wasn't asking like anything. So maybe I was like making sounds, or he sensed something, or I don't know. But he kind of woke me up, and I was like, oh, my stomach kind of hurts. So I went to the bathroom, and like that wasn't great. And then while I was sitting there, I started getting so nauseous, and I was like, I'm going to throw up. I usually throw up in a bowl, so I tried to get to the kitchen to get a bowl, and like a big like mixing bowl. Tried to get to the kitchen, and my ears started like ringing like I've never heard them ring before, and I was like getting dizzy, and I was like, I have to go sit down. So I went and laid down and woke Quentin up and was like, I need a bowl, I'm gonna throw up. So he went and got me one. Didn't actually throw up, which I think I'm kind of cool with. And as I laid there, I eventually fell back asleep, and the nausea kind of like chilled out. And then it's so weird. I woke up and I was like, I feel fine. I worked out. I went to work and worked a full shift at the salon. It was so weird. And I was like super anxious that day because like I didn't know. I mean, morning sickness is like just a name. Like it's an all day thing. Like it can happen at any time, multiple times throughout the day, whatever. So, I mean, I didn't know if this was the start of like a really rough time or what, but it's crazy. And it's so weird too. The day before we found out, or 2 nights before, I swear, like I was laying in bed, I swear I could like feel my ovaries like talking to each other. It was so weird. And looking back, obviously stuff was like starting to shift and whatever, which I can feel like often. It's a very weird feeling. It almost feels like a very mild, I don't want to say cramping, but it's kind of like a mild period. Like the type of like pressure or pain you feel when it's like mild, it's not like painful, but it just like, you can just like feel stuff moving and shifting. It's so weird. It's the craziest thing. Our baby is the size of a sesame seed. It's so cute. I mean, it's probably not really that cute, but like, I think it's really cute that it's that small. And we're almost on 6 weeks, so it'll be a little bit bigger very soon. And I have an app, which I of course got immediately, because who doesn't in this day and age? And it's awesome because it follows you every day. Like, you put in the first day of your last period, I think is how you do it. You put that in, and that's what like figures out your due date, and it follows you like day by day. So every day when you check in, it'll tell you like what your baby looks like, what's going on in there, how your body's going to be affected, like changes you should be feeling, first trimester, like things you need to shop for, or like things that are gonna change, and like it just gradually goes with you like each step. It's kind of like what to expect when expecting in an app version, and in a way more informative, because there's like pictures, and well, I haven't actually read the book yet, so I can't say that it doesn't have pictures. It might, but it's just a different way, and in a more helpful way. What I also love too is that obviously with Google on your phone, you can Google anything, right? So it's nice because there's certain things you aren't supposed to be eating, or you know, aren't supposed to be around, or you know, stuff that could harm the baby. So it's awesome because back in the day, I mean, you just had to like ask around or hope you weren't messing it up, or you know what I mean, like trial and error. I guess they might have not known a lot of the stuff now, like that we know now that we didn't know then, you know what I mean? But it's nice because I can instantly, you know, I'm about to eat something and Google like, oh, is this okay to eat? You know, oh, is this okay to use? Like, it's really cool just being able to kind of check those things. And in a way it's a little scary because there's mixed things out there. With some people are like, yeah, sure, and then other people are like, no. And at some places, you know, they'll kind of give you a roundabout answer, but they're like, ask your doctor. I'm like, well, I don't have a doctor yet, you know, like, which we do have an appointment made. It will be in 2 weeks. It's not this coming, today is Wednesday, so it's not this coming Monday, but it's the Monday after that, the 8th. So, I'm a little anxious for that because I know they do like a pap smear and all that stuff, and I friggin' hate it. But I think everything out from this point on is gonna get a lot worse than a pap smear, so I think I just gotta like deal with it. Like, as far as people being in my hoo-ha all the time, and like, you know, the pain that will happen, I think it's gonna get a lot worse than that, so I just gotta deal with it, I guess. But we announced today, and tons of people on Facebook are excited for us, and we're so happy that we can like include them in it, and it's just a fun, happy time. And yeah, we're excited. We're very excited. I will put out there now, I think it's a girl. I know everyone's like some people think they know what it is, other people aren't sure or whatever. I just really want a girl, and I think that's why I think it's a girl. I refer to her as she all the time, or her. And it's funny because I know that Quentin really wants a boy first, but because I call it a girl all the time, he calls it a girl. And like, you know, not like it's a girl, like he'll say she or her. And I don't know, I just feel like he knows it's gonna be a girl. He wants a boy first, but it's like he just knows it's gonna be a girl. He's made jokes before about certain things in that area, that it's probably gonna be a girl. So yeah, I'm very excited. We have names picked out. I don't know if I want to say it yet because everybody wants to put their input, which I think is very rude. Like, if somebody has picked a name, or I felt this way long before I was pregnant, but if somebody like has a name picked out or feels like that's a good name for their kid, like, why does everyone feel like, oh, that's not a good name, oh, you shouldn't do that, you should call it this, you should name it this, especially if it's like already picked out, like, I already have a name, thanks, didn't need input, thanks. Like, it's just weird to me. Like, it's not your kid. Why do you immediately let me name your child for you? No, thank you. Yeah, but you have your own and you can name it. Thanks. If you ask for input or you're wanting, you know, ideas, that's one thing, but some people just get real like pushy about it. Like, we have names, thanks. So yeah, we have a name either way, boy or girl. We have it picked out. We've had it picked out because I'm crazy like that. And yeah, very excited. Lots going on in the life. So in November, we will be moving into a home of some kind, God providing. We don't know where yet, but it will be happening. And then in March, we will be having a baby, our first baby. Oh, so cute. So sorry I haven't been vlogging last week. I'm sure you understand with, you know, being slightly fearful of saying it too early or just anything. It's hard when you want to share, but you're like, should I share? And also it affects other people, so I can't just be like, I can't make a decision for us, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I'm home and I've talked a lot today and just wanted to fill you guys in on what's been happening and where I've been and all of that. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you and definitely keep you updated. This is very much gonna be like a baby diary thing. I'm sure you'll hear lots about my pregnancy. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you so much. Bye!